Hi, I'm Yash, and in this video I'll be demonstrating how to draw a hand. So let's get started. So first we'll start off with a circle, just like that, a small circle. Okay, and over here a type of a square, it will turn up to be a rectangle. Okay, and over here it's going to be another rectangle. Okay, maybe it's going to come like that, a rough rectangle. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start off with a thumb, something like that, and then the nail is going to be there. Okay, then maybe to erase it. Okay, then just going to make it like that, and then this is a folded thumb, so okay, like that, and then darken it over here. And this one's going to come off like that. Okay, and over here this is going to look three-dimensional. We're going to make this square a bit larger. Okay, and then maybe it's going to come like that. Okay, and the nail is going to be somewhere over there. Okay, and over here we're going to have another finger. So these are just for your reference. These perfect figures, square, rectangle, circle, are just for just like a guideline. Okay, and then maybe I'm going to do it like that, just having some basic idea. Okay, and also have a look at the size of each finger. Okay, and then this one's going to be like that. Slightly shorter in height. And over here we'll have it just like that. Okay, afterwards I'm going to erase those lines, and we'll have a bit of folds. Okay, and I'll add in the nail over here, and okay, and then over here it's going to be, so now let's go over here and do some adjustments. Okay, I'm going to erase it. Just have an idea of the shape of how it's going to come. I see a bit of bulge over there. Okay, and then maybe over here too we'll have some bulge, and then it's going to come off like that. Okay, and the interior part on the palm, it's going to be like that, and then maybe it's going to come off another fold over there. Have a very keen observation on the reference photo. Now you want them to look like curved, fingers are curved. So you can just add a bit of shadow there and blend them. Over here we'll have a darker shadow. And by the way, I erased those reference lines or the guidelines. And I'll do it like that. I felt that this thumb was fatter than I wanted it to be, so I'll just reduce the size of this thumb. Okay. So, and I see a bit of bulge over here. And over here I see some lines going on. Okay, and then over here too I see a line. I'm going to just shade it where I feel the shadows are going to be, and some over here too. And you can also define the shape of this hand by shading it in the right place. Okay, there's something over there, some over here. I'm going very lightly because I know if I start off blending these, my finger will get the graphite, and as I go there it will get darker. So I'm just doing it very lightly over here. Okay, a bit darker over there, and this height has to be reduced. I'm going to just flatten this thumb, the top part of the thumb, but just doing like that, like a leaf, just like a leaf, and curved at the bottom. Bring that curve from the interior part. Okay, and over here too, just a bit, and make sure that you darken the corners near the shadow region. Okay, and then maybe just like that. Some over here too, some over here. Okay, so now with a clean finger I'll start off blending these. You could even use a earbud to do that. Okay, and then look at that, I like that negative spots there. We're taking a clean finger. Let's go ahead and shade in the nails to that. Okay, and then darken this a bit. This one too. Now I'm going to erase some parts where I feel the light is hitting. Okay, and then some over here too, and then some over here. With the same finger with a little bit of graphite, I'll just go very lightly over these. Look at that, add a separation from the arm and the palm. So for that I'll add in just a bit of graphite there, just shading it. Okay, and maybe if you want you can add in a line, another line over there, shade it. Now I'll go ahead and add in some shadows in between these fingers. Okay, just making them darker. Okay, and then over here it's going to be fairly dark and thick. You do a pencil, just doing it like that, and I'll erase this part and just go ahead and blend it gently. Then over here too we'll have some shadow. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the final detailings of this palm. Just widening it and blending it. Let's do another type of hand. For that, I'll just do the basic outline of that. Okay, and then so this is a thumb. Okay, and then maybe it's going to come like that. Okay, and then I'm just doing the basic outline of this hand. Maybe like that over here. And another finger goes off like that. Another finger goes like that. I'm just observing the reference picture. A bit of bulge over there and a huge bulge over there. Okay. Now to make it look three-dimensional, I'll just go ahead and add in some detailings to this. Okay, so just making it thicker. So let's go ahead and add in the detailings. It's going to come off like that over there, and another one over here too. Okay, it's going to darken this one, and over here too, just darkening it. Over here, no, just aside from where the light is coming. Okay, and then some over here too. Okay, something like that. And over here, this is the main part. Go it very lightly as I go towards the bottom, because I observed that in my reference photo. A bit darker over there. Just applying some pressure. Okay, I'm doing this with a normal pencil. I did this one also with a normal pencil, with the same pencil. And some shadow over there too. Over here, we'll have in a dark shadow. Okay, and then over here too. Okay, and then just a bit of bend. It's bent over there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and add in the nail. So for that, I'll do it like that, and then just a basic shape of a nail, and then the moon on that nail. Over here, I'll just add in that. Okay, like that. So let's go ahead and blend this, and let's see what happens. So just doing it with decent amount of pressure. Look at that. Okay, and then some over here too. You can take a clean finger and just blend it. Here it's going to be very important for me to blend it properly, because this is the main part of the hand. Okay, just reducing the bulge there, and over here we'll have a bit of this, but we'll be erasing it because of some Okay, something like that. Okay, yeah, like that, and then just gonna do the blend. And if you want, you can just take the eraser and just clean it and go back and blend it. Oh, sorry, shade it. And let the light be there in the middle. Okay. Now let's go ahead with this detailing, some lines, just like that, and then blend there. I'm going to blend that. Okay, over here we'll have another shade. Over here too, because that's the shadow part. And just a bit of shade, darker part. For this I didn't do much of guidelines because this was a straightforward one. Okay, and take the eraser and just erase it. Just erase a line. Create a line like that, and you can go ahead and blend that with that. Look at that. That added some three-dimensionalness. And over here too. Just adding it like that. And some over here. I'm just going to blend these. Okay, then I'm going to just blend it. I felt this was a bit darker, so I'll go ahead with the eraser and erase it and just blend it. Now let me go ahead and define these edges with clarity. So just do it with one single stroke to get that neat line. And over here too we'll have some shadow. Okay. And over here we'll have some darker shade. Over here too. Just smudging them. Over here too we'll do the same thing, but on this way everywhere. And over here too maybe, yeah. So let's go with a decent blend. So now I'll just do it like that. A bit of bulge over there. Have a look at each shape very carefully. I'm just going to do it like that, cleaning those. And over here, just like that. And I want a bit of shine over there at the bottom. That will make it look three-dimensional as well. Let's add in some detailings. Okay, there and over here too. Make them look curved. Okay, and over here too maybe. I'll go a bit darker over here. These are just some manipulations to make it look realistic and three-dimensional. That I added a bit over there, that will look good. And just go ahead and shade it, blend it. Okay, then maybe just cleaning that up. And okay, and now I'm going to add in this continuation of this finger over here, just like that. Just a curve, just the tip of that finger. And over here I still feel it's a bit darker, so I'll just erase it and go with a clean finger and just blend all these together. Yeah. And now I'll just go ahead and darken or give an outline for this. Just like that, and okay, then over here, so I'll just give it some over here too. Yeah. And let's go ahead and drop in a shade over here, just darkening it. Okay. And the other part of the thumb will be given an outline too, just around the nail. Give a bit of shade. And for the last part of the shading, I'll drop in some shade over here. Just go ahead and blend it. You can even make use of a earbud, as I alluded before.